Hello, welcome everybody. We are live from Earth Celebration's Ecological City Art and Climate Solutions Action Workshop. Tonight is costumes and bioarts, and I have Sewell Golden, our artist in residence. Do you want to tell the people at home what we are doing here?
Sure. So we are working on our drawdown cake, which is a community quilted project, and it's based on this sketch over here, and also based and inspired by Paul Hawkins' book Drawdown, subtitled "The Most Comprehensive Plan to Reverse Global Warming." And so as a community, we're using materials for the arts, all post-consumer materials to make this yellow, blue, and tan quilted cake come together. And Pedro over here is also working on a look based on biosoils, which are an alternative way, an alternative method of flood mitigation, which involve plants and biomaterials.
So isn't it right that you were inspired by Pope Francis's outfit?
I was inspired by his dress and his Laudato Si, which is his encyclical on climate change, and his call to care for our common home, our planet. Yes.
So why are these costumes expressing these ideas about climate change? The reason is because Ecological City has a cast of characters that are directly inspired by Climate Solutions. And so here you can see we are working with community partners who are gardens and sustainability sites in the Lower East Side. And we are highlighting with our pageant on May 14th, we are highlighting, inviting all of these groups to participate and showcase what they happen to do at these gardens. So for example, at the 6th and B garden, they do water harvesting. So, and at the Green Oasis garden, they do pollinator gardens. So we have commissioned a dance company to do a pollinator dance in the pollinator garden. So everything that happens on the pageant day is to reinforce and celebrate the works that are already happening, and that's why we're incorporating these looks into the pageant. My name is Manon, and I'm the coordinator, so I am hoping to recruit some volunteers for the day of the pageant. We need people to wear the costumes. So isn't it easier to make a costume once you know that someone's going to be wearing it?
At these workshops, I've just been grabbing volunteers and trying things on their heads, but we would love volunteers who are interested in wearing these wonderful climate drawdown inspired looks.
We have these and 100 other costumes from the past 30 years of community grassroots action around climate change from our roster of costumes that were created by other artists and residents. So we would love you to get in touch with us, sign up on Eventbrite for a workshop, or contact us through our Facebook or our website or our Instagram. So now let's meander on over to Bioarts. And I was using this, what is this, as a poster?
Oh, right. This is some yucca I have growing in my yard. And this is also, well, it's not native to here, but it's a plant you can grow locally, and it survives the winter because it's a challenging season for live plants. And this will be part of our community garden spirit look.
I love that she has grommets in there. Handy DIY project at home. Very cool. Well, we're really excited to see how this look comes together. So if you join us for a workshop, you can see how this is all going to come to life. Thank you, Sewell.
Sure.
And if you're a new volunteer, raise your hand, say hi to the people watching at home. Hi. We've got a lot of new people tonight. It's very exciting. So Bioarts is over here at the same time. You know, by the way, when two groups are working in the same room together, it's known as organ grinding. So tonight we're organ grinding. So Kathy, would you like to introduce this step of the process of making materials from naturally found or fermented materials.
Yeah, okay, so this is what we painted last week. We tried doing beet. This was not, I would say, not a success because of the beet juice color is not, you can't see it, it's not evident there. But we were very happy about the turmeric. And these are still drying. This is SCOBY from, that we're growing that is being grown downstairs to make kombucha leather. But this is what the kombucha leather looks like when it's dry. It actually really is strong.
Yeah, I can't even tear it.
And then what we did is we waxed this with bees and butcher's wax. And I think that's the winning formula is to cover it also. And this is bio waste. I would say this is, or not bio waste, but medical waste. These are the mask, these are the mask holders, like this, that I've been wearing at work. So we're, because I made a belly dancing skirt last year, it makes great sound, but it's not visible. It's not really very visible, so we're gonna
catch the light really well.
So these are nice and lightweight, and so we'll hang these on the belly dancing skirt, and it'll create a dazzle.
Like if you have an acre and you have a grassland, that's fine.
And what are the participants doing down here?
For painting? It's like that, we're taking your.
Who did this
So,
one?
she's on the board, so.
Maria, you did an amazing job with this. Look at that.
There's some beautiful patterns. Oh, that's gorgeous. So last week, we also, I showed you that we painted turmeric paste on, and beet juice on the kombucha SCOBY, but we're also doing it on the mycelium. This is a mycelium substrate, or I'm sorry, mycelium binder with a hemp substrate. And we painted some of these last week with turmeric and like a turmeric and water paste, but we're taking it a step further this week, and we're using an egg yolk binder, just like egg tempera from, medieval period. Like, it's been around a long time. Andrew Wyeth used egg tempera. So we're making egg tempera with cocoa powder and things that are, I guess, biodegradable and natural. Turmeric paste, the turmeric is like a go-to for sure. And then also smoked paprika. Things that are in your spice cabinet.
And Kathy, can you I would like to just put you on the spot and ask you, on the pageant, how does it feel to see all of your creations come together and be walking the streets and celebrating?
Well, these are going to be incorporated into headdresses. So, since I'm a sculptor, it's really great to see, especially with interactive sculpture. To me, this is an example of interactive sculpture. So that's what I would say the headdresses are all about.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. We are going to just let the flow continue. We're going to crank the music and just go back into our meditative processes with our hands-on tasks that we're doing tonight. But just to remind you that if you would like to tune in to our next live streams, we have our puppet workshops with Lucretia Novoa on Saturdays from 12 to 4. You can join us in person or live stream at 1 o'clock. Or you can come see us here at 6th Street Community Center on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 9:30 for costumes and Bioarts. And we'll tune in with us at 7:30 for our next live stream. And once again, we are very excited that the pageant is coming up soon. So contact us and get involved. You could wear a puppet, You could wear a puppet, or you could wear a costume, or help us out in other ways. We'd really love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning into Ecological City. See you next week.